What you're about to see is Big Ak, known as DJ Akademiks, virally embarrassing himself by acting very emotional around a bunch of women and him proving that he has no emotional control.
Big Ak is here now. That's fact. And say somebody.
2 hours later.
You said I'm the prize?
Yeah, I'm the prize. I'm the prize. I'm the leader. I'm the prize. And when did that happen?
So I have a little right after the podcast.
Really after the podcast?
Yeah.
What do you have to lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga?
It's that all balled up energy, man. He had to dash him.
Big Ak is in the building. I'm the prize. Some tiny little bitch said, shut up, stupid. Nigga, I got more testosterone in my pussy than you. Get out, stupid. She knocked his hat off.
Wow, that was tough. Listen, the first thing that comes to my mind after seeing that video is, Ak, I ain't gonna lie, man. I could tell that you was never really getting pussy like that back when you was in high school and college. Like, I could tell. And the reason why I can sense that is because in the video where he was arguing with that chick near the elevator, first of all, he was all up in her face trying to get his point across. You did not have to do all that. If that was a man, he probably would knock your ass out. That's number one. And number two, you was sitting here saying that, oh, well, I got more money than you and no guy in this building got more money than me. Yo, Ak, money is not everything. Not saying it's not important, but money is not everything. It's about the character that's inside of you, combined with you having money. It's not just about money. So I could obviously tell that you're one of those type of guys, you know, you definitely lead with your wallet. You think that the only value you have is how much money is in your account. And I could also tell that you have no emotional control. Now, for some of you guys who watch the clip, you know, you might sit here and say that, oh, you know, well, why did she have to say that he has a little D? Like, she didn't have to say all that. I'm gonna put the entire video in the description so you can see the entire clip. Ak was actually asking for it because she was trying to be respectful the entire time, but Ak was out of bounds with some of his comments. You know, basically, you know, asking her, oh, well, what sounds you make when you're having sex, or does your voice always sound like that? Listen, anytime when you address or ask anybody that question, especially a female, you're asking for a lot of smoke. I ain't gonna hold you. So in this situation, I think Ak was asking for too much smoke that he could handle. And that's why he was acting very emotionally like that. There was no need for him to do any of that. And honestly, man, Ak just seems like one of those type of people. He has like short man syndrome. Like, he was probably one of those kids in high school where he didn't get recognized a lot because he was so fucking short. And the only way he could even corner or garner any attention was to be loud talking like a motherfucker. That's kind of what I see from him, man. He always has to be the loudest talking guy in the hallway. He has to disrespect everybody. He has to have his voice high pitched so everyone can hear him. And that's kind of that short man syndrome that some guys have today, where they feel like the only way they could be even noticed is if they could yell and scream like a little bitch. So that's kind of what I take from the video. You know, like the Fresh and Fit podcast, I mean, they have good content on their podcast, but sometimes, you know, they do get a little aggressive with the chicks for no reason. That's one small disagreement I have with their podcast, but nonetheless, I'm all for for guys trying to become better versions of themselves. You know, nothing wrong with you motivating guys to become better as men, but at the same time, there's no reason why you should be disrespecting chicks like that, especially when she wasn't asking for it. In that particular situation, in that video, she was not asking for it, man. I think what Ak was trying to do was he was trying to flex, because and really, why some guys will act like this is because they know that women are not physically equipped to beat their ass. So Ak has probably been violating chicks like that for a long time. He did not have to do that. He got so in his feelings to the point where, you know, just because the chick said he had a little dick, now, you know, now his ego was hurt. If I was acting in that situation, I wouldn't even have responded like that. The only thing I would have said was, well, we never fucked, so how would you know? That's it. I'm not going to be acting so emotional to the point where I'm about to have a physical altercation with a female. And another thing too, you know, acting here saying that he got all this money and no guy has more money than me. Yo, you do realize that if you were involved in a fight with her, she possibly could have pressed charges on you, saying that you might have been threatening her. Maybe you would have been very hostile. Like, come on, act like you're a successful dude and you're black. You're an easy target for any type of charge to be thrown against you. It could be easily seen that you could be catching a case if it looks like you're threatening a female. You see what's going on today, you know, with guys being accused of shit, especially guys who are successful and black. On top of that, so you're saying that you got all this money, but all that money can be taken away from you if you don't act right. So all the young guys watching this video right now, when you're making money and you're doing your thing, or matter of fact, forget even being rich. Don't let a woman get you that emotionally upset like that, because it could cost you everything, man. Imagine if Act would have snuffed her in the lobby. That video was already recorded. Imagine if something physical could have happened where that girl would have been hurt. Yo, man, Act would have been getting, yo, man, he would have got sued in court. You best believe you me, she would have took that nigga to court ASAP. So don't be in a situation like Act was. You know, obviously Act is one of those guys who leads with his wallet, and the only reason why those hoes are around him is because he leads with his wallet. You look at him, and he's chubby in the face, has a big ass stomach. He pudgy as fuck. Like, that's no sex appeal. So if you're looking at it through a woman's perspective, the only reason why you would even talk to him is because he knows he'll pay a few of your bills if you get on your knees. Act is just like a big short sugar daddy, essentially. And deep down inside, he knows it. So I don't want you guys acting that way. I want you guys to be in the gym, looking right, taking care of your skin, cleaning your nails, and don't rely solely on your money. Please don't do it, man, because deep down inside, you will always think like, damn, the only reason why she's there is because of how much money is in my account. And that's why you'll act just like Act did. I'm not saying women don't like guys with money. I'm not denying that. But at the same time, when deep down inside as a man, when you know the only thing you can provide is basically rent payments, any guy could be in a situation like Act where you have to check a chick through your wallet. Like, you see the way, you know, she took his hand and threw it away. Like, that's clear disrespect. Like, she knew the cameras were there, but she didn't care anyway. That just shows you that Act has probably been acting very emotional like that during the course of them dating for a while. So at that point, she just lost respect for him, so she could care less. And honestly, if I had to take a guess, any money that Act was probably giving him, she was giving it to another guy. You know what I'm saying? That was hitting it right. So don't be like Act. Don't act emotionally like that, man. It's not a good look. I ain't gonna lie, Act. You was making Queens niggas look bad, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. You was making Queens niggas look bad. Matter of fact, well, you was making black men look bad, but you know, like, it was bad, man. Like, so don't act like that. That was a viral, embarrassing moment. And hopefully that girl's okay. You know, the girl that the Act was disrespecting. Like, if you look at the video, Act was coming out hard. So good thing that she was able to control herself enough, because I ain't gonna front. Like, if I was that girl's brother, or like if I was her man in that area, I would have had to snuff Act. I ain't gonna hold you. Act was out of pocket. So all the guys who watch the video right now, please don't be in that situation. Keep calm, and if she is disrespecting you, just leave and walk away. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what y'all think of the video, and I'll see y'all later.